There are a number of different approaches to requirements, and all of them have their place and use. Sometimes, requirements are a text document that just lists a bunch of things using shall sentences. This works best if the development team is full of domain experts who already know pretty much what's going on, and they just need a written list to make sure they keep it straight. Over time, a text document can converge to reasonably useful requirements, but if somebody walks up with a brand new product that's never been built before and shows you a 1,000-page set of requirements, you can expect that it will be difficult and problematic to go through it and get everything straight. An alternate approach that can help organize and explore requirements on a newer system is the use of Unified Modeling Language (UML) use cases. A use case diagram shown includes the actors, in this case a customer, but they can be others, and a number of interactions that they have with the system. So for a soda soft drink vending machine, the customer might insert money, they might select a soda by pressing a button, they might want their money back, they may want to know if a particular type of soda is in stock, and so on. Each of these use cases serves as the basis to create more detailed requirements. But in a single picture, you can see all the ways that a customer can interact with the machine, and that's very helpful for exploring requirements, making sure there's no missing requirements, and so on. Each use case has one or more scenarios that have more detailed interactions. For Agile teams, user stories are generally the way that requirements are described. Each user story describes a system interaction. An alternate way, more commonly used in aerospace and government projects, is functional decomposition. In functional decomposition, the team starts with a list of the primary system functions. For example, a car might have the primary system functions including being able to move, being able to change direction, being able to load and unload passengers or cargo, and so on. Underneath those primary system functions are more and more detailed lists of sub-functions, creating a functional architecture. This approach is often used when there are chunks of hardware and software that are obtained from different vendors, and the functional decomposition organizes which chunks the system is broken down into to subdivide the work up into different teams. There is a role to be played in prototyping with requirement solicitation. If you're building a new product, you probably do not know all the requirements up front. That does not mean dive into writing code. That means you have to do something to describe the requirements. On the first day, you might say, the customers will know it when they see it. Well, okay, that may be true, but it's not time to start writing software. It's time to do paper mock-ups, focus groups, and so on, to try and get an idea of what system you're actually trying to build. Once you can distill that into at least a first set of requirements, then it's time to start developing, but not before.